Excellent moment to every one of us from wherever we are hearing from. We say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are joining us from. This is the Global Clusters, and we are on the genuine love revolution of the Global Clusters. We are saying instead of NSAS evolution, instead of N-Bagano's revolution, we are saying let us come do genuine love revolution. And as our custom is, we'll play our genuine love revolution video before we go further. Host, kindly play the genuine love revolution video. Thank you.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Sorry for the break in transmission. It's due to network glitches. Master Genie, I can see you. Welcome, sir. So, we are saying that this is the genuine law revolution of the global clusters. We come every time, Wednesday, 5 o'clock, to come together to share our ideas and our enlightenment on how we can grow together as a nation through love. It is often established that for us to develop, we need to share more love because sometimes through research, it has been confirmed that it is the amount of love that we're able to share as a people that will culminate to make up how much developed we can be. Just like we have in a family, a love and a family that is devoid of love, a love that is deficient will make a family not to grow, not to bond together. If a family cannot bond, how will the society be? And if a society cannot bond, how will the community be? And if the community cannot be in the larger state, talking about the nation, that's why the genuine love is calling us that let us come together to share love. Let us come together to relate with ourselves with love. Like yesterday, we look at the humanity evolution, and we know that humanity thrive on love. Without love, humanity cannot thrive. And for us to have a better nation, we have to start by loving ourselves. Now, this love, love, is go beyond the statement. It's about intentions. It's about our attitudes. It's about our actions. It's about our deed. How do we take care of ourselves? I am a father. As a father, I have to love myself to be able to be there for my family. As a brother, I have to take care of myself so that I can be there for my siblings. As a son, I have to take care of myself so that I can give my family hope and joy. Now, as parents, as a mother, also is very important. We should not take up the responsibilities of job and the family and forget ourselves. It's very important. So, as parents, also, we now share all this within the family. Then that spread across to everyone, and we have a better nation. It's very possible for us to have uh, our paradise here on earth when we start intentionally when we start to interact with ourselves with love. Yesterday we look at the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and they are all like rules and principles and laws, but there's something that is beyond, that is above laws and principles, and that is love. you know Love covers all. The most important part of the law, in fact, there is a book that even summarizes all the commandments, all the laws of the world just into two. You understand? Love God, don't forget your source. You understand? Don't forget where you're coming from, don't forget your creator. You understand? Then you love your neighbor as yourself. Just two. And those laws are just very simple. If I love my neighbor as myself, I don't need all these plenty laws to follow, because when I love my neighbor, I will I will think of my neighbor as myself. I see my neighbor going hungry, I share. When I love my neighbor, I won't kill my neighbor. When I love my neighbor, I won't hit my neighbor. Yes, I won't oppress my neighbor. I won't put my neighbor into slavery, the next person, because I wouldn't want to be in slavery. You understand? So it is very important that we should take love is above laws. No matter the law that we have, the law of the land, the law of everywhere, even the universal. When I say universal, is global something. You understand? But when you love is beyond even all the laws. When we love each other, we treat ourselves right. You understand? We know that we are all equal, because I don't need to enslave this person because I am up there. You understand? There have been series of stories, there have been series of news that you see some people, you know, maybe in transit, in traffic, someone just bashed their car. You see them being so aggressive and hitting the person, trying to, hit the person back, doing the person bad, avenging. You understand? You see people, you see someone indebted to someone, maybe the person is unable to pay back, they lock the person up. Yeah, you have agreement, and sometimes some people, their inefficiency, their inefficiency to pay back, you understand, uh, or to promote or submit or respect an agreement, most of the time might not be their fault. Things might just happen in life. You understand? When you put yourself in someone else's shoes, peradventure, you give them benefit of the doubt. That is because this can happen to you. Because something is happening to someone and it's not happening to you, doesn't mean that the other person is caused or something. So we should see that love is above the law. You understand? They used to say nothing is no is above the law and the like, but I believe that love is above the law. When we love ourselves, we love our neighbors, you understand? We establish that in our homes. Okay, because there are some parents, I don't know, uh maybe unconsciously, they prefer one child to the other one. In that sense, we are not preaching, we are not acting, we are not establishing love in that kind of family. You understand? Let everybody know. Let all your children, let them know that you love them equally. If there's need be for anything to be done, let's just go round. Yes, sir. We know there's need for leadership and respect for, especially in the part of the world that we are. We give respect to the eldest one and the like. So we entrench in establishing the hearts of the leaders. Okay, you have to love your younger ones. You know, giving them responsibility. If we are being tempted or have been pushed to want to prefer someone than the others, what we need to do is that push responsibility to that person. You now tell the person, now do this to for your siblings. You understand? That will make everybody be the same. Instead of we just doing things for just one person, make everybody be the same and everybody share the same value, share the same ideas. It's very important for a good home, because when there's lack of love, that is when you see people building up grudges, building up jealousy, malice, and the likes. And all these are the corruptions of the mind. All these are the things that corrupt the system. Because when there's love, that's when we have people that want to be greedy. When you love your fellow man, the resources, you understand, that is necessarily to go round, you wouldn't want to keep it to yourself. You want to hold it because you love your people. You understand? When we are in the hands of responsibility, we are in the hands of uh, having to decide, because we love, will help our people to be empowered. We give them the right knowledge, we give them the right skills. That's how we show love. Showing love to people. There are some people that they feel like because someone is giving them money or some material things, the person loves them. Yeah, that might be sufficient for the moment. But what we really need is empowerment. When you love someone, you make them free, totally free. You make them free totally. You empower them. You encourage them. Yeah, you can do it. And sometimes when there's love, you know it it motivates you to do well for others. It motivates you to go extreme. And it is because there's no love that you see that people are taking others for granted. Because when you have love inside of you and you see someone showing you love, you appreciate that, wow, this person is genuine, this person wants good for me. And because you have that inside of you, you reciprocate it by doing well. Genuine love, as parents, we in our own part, we invest in our children. We give them we want the best for them. Okay, you go to school, you learn a skill. That's as parent to children. Now, how can the children pay back the love of their parents? Blessed by your parents. You had the opportunity important uh, as a student to give back. You give back to your parents by being a good student. A student focus on the lessons, put in his or her best in what she or he is learning. That's in the student part. You put in your best by reciprocating the love of your parent. Reciprocating the love of a parent by doing best in your lessons. When you are being set up to learn a skill, you put in your best to learn that skill. It's very, very important. You learn that skill, you come out better in whatever establishment. That's as children, you pay back by being your best in whatever you are doing. Your parents are investing in you. You put your best to learn. That is how you show genuine love back to your parents. Letting them that you appreciate their efforts, letting them know that you appreciate their investments, letting them know that what they are doing, you value what they are doing. That's what we can pay back as children. Now, that's parents to children and children to parents. Now, let's look at in the aspects of the husband and the wife. Now, the husband and the wife, maybe there is a dispute. You understand? It's important that you come together, you discuss. You don't keep grudges in the family, because and when there's issues that you need to deal with, you don't iron your issues before your children, unless if these children they are matured. You understand? But when there are delicate matters and you have mature children, you call the family together, you iron it out. This is what is happening in the family. In that sense, you are giving your children the sense of dialogue. That is genuine love. You are teaching them how to build when there is disputes, how to control disputes, how to control conflict. So they won't resort into violence and fighting and destroying. There's some people they will say if they're angry, they used to destroy things. I'm sorry, that's a destructive spirit and can never make anybody prosper, let alone the nation. That's why you see some people in the society, because they are protesting, they destroy things. So all these also there are factors that we need to work on as parents. You know, then even as siblings, when there's issues in the family, we learn to solve it together because we have learned that from our parents, at home. Now, with that sense, now where we go into the society, we have children with the right mindset that when there's issues, they know that we come together, we dialogue instead of resorting to protests that will cause problem, that will bring the peace down, that will cause rancor or rift in the society. They know that the best thing is, oh, let's come together to make peace. You understand? Because they have learned that. Then children will know that, oh, they have to make their parents proud because they have been taught how to reciprocate the love they get they got from their parent, with um, doing the right thing. Doing the right thing in our homes, is genuine love, showing genuine love. Since you have your children, they didn't choose to come to the life. You choose, you plan to bring them to this life. You do your best to give them the best, and you encourage them to reciprocate by being the best. You encourage them through encouragement. You understand? Let our words always be let it be seasoned with the right things, rightness. Our words should not be words will bring people down. Now, I've talked about the parent to children, children to parent, spouses. Now, how about people, us to the neighbor? How can we show genuine love to our neighbor? Most of us, we can see them. We can see our neighbors that need help. Yes, whatever before them is not our own making. Yeah, everybody, whatever before them are before them. Yeah, but we can be a kind of succor. Whatever we can do to alleviate their stress, we can do it. If it's about we um, giving our service, like maybe we have some ideas that we can share, especially younger generations that we can tutor, we can give them some tutorials maybe on their mathematics, on their English, on their academics. You know, we are impacting lives by doing that. It is for us to just tender some advice that can help them scale up. Even explaining the concept of the global clusters to people is genuine love, because here we come every time we dialogue on how to make our nation better. So telling people about there's a platform, there's a community whereby you can join, you can add your voice, you can relate to people there. It's an open ground for everybody to learn. That's genuine love. And every time we always come here to support each other in our community, we can start doing that, supporting people with little things that we have. You understand? If it's you can see that your neighbor's child is not going to school based on maybe financial issues. You can support. Oh, this child is not going to school. Hope there's no issue. It's because of this. It's because of that. This child we have been spending on academics. The child is not improving, and you know that in the global clusters there's something you have learned about certificate. Oh, if your child cannot pick up in academics, there are skills that this child can learn. The most important thing about education is for every individual to be self-reliant and render a service. So you can help a child learn a skill. That's genuine love. Now, that child that you have shown that to, becoming somebody in the future and adding value to the society is good for us. The issue in our society today is because there's no love, sincerely. Everybody is just doing their own thing. Everybody doesn't care about the next man. And everybody is feeling neglected, and people are now resorting into vices that are affecting the society in a negative way. So it is important for us to um, as Clustians, we take it up on ourselves. We know that there are some agents of the socialization that are doing their own parts to encourage the world to be better. But we also, as Clustians, we can add our voice also. We can encourage people. Understand? Somebody that you help to be better today, tomorrow you can see that that person will be forever grateful for what you have done. You also feel fulfilled because you have sown a seed. You understand? Showing love to people is that you are sowing a seed that will come back to you at any point in time. And when it's coming back to you, you might not even know. It might not even be to you. It might be to your children. It might be to the second, third, or fourth generation. So it is important that whatever we do it with love. You might be doing it and nobody is seeing you. You might be doing it and nobody's applauding you. You know, you might be doing it and nobody's recognizing you. But you know in your heart of hearts that what you are doing is right. You are doing right thing, always to do what is right. So that is very important for us to look at as individual. That no matter what happens, no matter what happens in society, no matter how bad or how terrible the world is, you decided that I want to be that person that want to carry love. I want to be that person that wants to carry change. I want to be that person that in the midst of hatred, in the midst of malice, grudges, I want to be a change maker. I want to be that person that add value to life. It's very important that we put that in as hard as we go further in life, because we know that as each person, one person is enough to change the world. You understand? One person is enough. There are stories that we've had. We've seen people that have stood their ground to impact life. We have Mahatma Gandhi, we have Martin Luther King, we have the Lord Jesus Christ, we have Muhammad, and the likes of people like that, saying that they want to make impacts in life, and people are following them. So we also we can be that person that will spark that light of change. That okay, we've had a lot, we've had enough of hate, we've had enough of malice, backstabbing, negligence, self just when we say self-love, we are not talking about selfishness. Instance, loving yourself first. When you love yourself first, you know how to love others. So it's loving self-love is different from selfishness. We should have that in mind. It's very, very important. So when we share love among ourselves, among the neighbors, the neighbor that you share love to, we have the conscience to share love to others also. You understand? So it's very important. Even as a nation, we that's why there are some countries when they wake in the morning, they say, God bless my country. We should do our best. No matter what we see, no matter what is happening, we should wake and speak right into our nation. We should be intentional. We should do our own best to support our nation. Any opportunity we have to be in a position of service, we should do it not unto man, not that we are doing eye service, but we are doing it to affect mankind. We are doing it to affect nature. We are doing it that this person, I'm depositing something good in this person. That is genuine love. And as we do that, well, when we continue to do that, we see that the love will continue to spread. Then hate will continue to reduce. And when hate reduces, love increases. When love increases, hate reduces. But in the absence of love, yeah, it's void. When something is nothing can just be absolute. It can't be absolute of anything. When there's a place that is devoid of love, definitely hatred will be there. You understand? Lawlessness will be there. When there's no law, lawlessness will be there. Infringement to human rights will be there. Yes, sir. People hurting others will be there. But when you love someone, when you show love, starting with your own self, most of us want to because we are pursuing like a lot of we want to amass a lot of resources. We don't even remember time to eat. We don't even remember time to take care of ourselves. We don't remember to go for checkup. We are not loving ourselves. We are not loving ourselves. So as individual, we need to prioritize. Okay, I've been working all this while, maybe for 3 days stretch. I've never even had maybe 10 hours sleep. You need to come down to yourself and okay, let me take a break. Let me sleep a while. Let me have time to rest. Yeah, by so doing, you are giving yourself love. Oh, let me go for checkup. By so doing, you are giving yourself love, because it is when you are here, it is when you are alive here, that people can see your value, that you can render that service to people. So it is very, very important that we take cognizance of our health, of how we reason and relate with people. It's very, very important also when we talk about genuine love. It's not just to uh, human beings alone, like we said, like what our ambassador tried to share with us in Humanity Evolution yesterday, that even among us, even among the nature, the nature that we have. You understand? The animals that we have. You know, we don't show love when we treat our environments bad, when we dispose our waste irregularly. It is not genuine love to our nation. When you go to developed nations, you see everywhere so neat, environment so clean. It is the intention, it is the deliberate act of people. So we need to deliberately we need to also uh, be intentional about what we want for our nation. We want a clean nation, we want a clean environment. It starts with us. When you eat in a vehicle, you don't throw the pieces or the remnants or the waste on the road. At home, your waste, you don't dispose them in the drainages. You understand? You don't just fall trees anyhow. You don't just cut trees anyhow, because all these have effects. You don't just burn things. There's some environment that is so toxic that the carbon around that side is so massive. So we need to educate people about the effect of all this. It's not love. When you look at the causes of wars, of unrest in the world today, is because of lack of love. Because when you love someone, even if there is a conflict, the best thing you need to do is to come together to dialogue. We dialogue as individual. We go to the root. We go to the root of the issue. We deal with it. We discuss about it. What is happening? Why this is happening? We don't just conclude or judge or take actions based on uh, the one information that we should take the pain, we should take the pain of making research, of making investigation about matters. That's genuine love, because we want peace for our nation, we want peace for society. Because when peace reign, that is when love dwells. It's very important that we allow peace to reign. We show love, we show care uh, to ourselves, to our family, parents to children, children to parents, neighbors to neighbors. Supporting each other. You understand? Genuine love. There are some people that they don't even have parents. They don't have anybody. They are just floating around in the society. There are some that are opportune to be in the orphanage. We can show genuine love. We go there. And so we go there. Some they might it's not by their making that there. We go there, we show genuine love. We can dedicate some materials for them. We can go there to even teach them. We teach them. We go to the hospital. You understand? We go to the hospital, we share with people, we share time with them. We go there to give them hope, to give them some support, some moral support, some informational support. We check around. There are some of our old people that have been neglected. We go there, we share ideas with them, we roll with them, we laugh with them, we make them lively, we make them happy. That's genuine love. We step out from our comfort zone, we step out from our corner to impact the life, to impact the society, to impact nature. It's that when you step out, if you step out today and you walk two streets, you're gonna see people that need love. You understand? So people need love by getting busy with them with their time. Some people, they don't have anything to do. People don't have any jobs to do. That's why we encourage people to be in the global clusters. There's so much to be done in the global cluster. There are so many opportunity people are connecting with in the global clusters. That's in that way you get busy, you get creative. you know Before you know, in a while, you have a better life for yourself. Even if nobody cares about you in the society out there, you know that okay, you have a community here, that people are here to support you, people are here to give you the training that you need. We have trainings every day. People coming together to share ideas together every day is very, very important. that we put that into consideration as we move further. Thank you so very much. I appreciate everyone for listening. Um, thank you. I wouldn't know if we have anyone on the backstage that want to add their voices to Genuine Law Revolution today. Host, kindly bring people up. Thank you. All right, Master Genie. Thank you. Kindly add your voice to Genuine Law Revolution. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Cluster Oluwaseyi. Thank you for today's genuine love revolution lecture. Thank you so much for that wonderful information you have shared with us today. First of all, I send my greetings to our global president, President Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos, and our First Lady, and every great clusterian that are present on the call today, and the ones that will be listening to us in the future. Thank you, everyone. Um, I've got a lot of points from what Cluster Oluwaseyi has shared with us today. The first one that really caught my attention was the a corrupt system. So if our system is corrupt, then it will not work right. So for our system as a human being to work right is to have love towards ourselves. If we don't have a genuine love towards ourselves, there's no way we can extend it to the next person. So we need to have a non-corrupt system, and that is also what we need in our nation. We need everybody to have a genuine love towards themselves, towards the environment, towards everything, towards the nature, and we'll all have peace because there's no place where love is being shared that ends in violence. It's only when there is a corrupt love. If it's only one-sided, if it's a deceit love, if it's lust instead of love, then those ones are dangerous because it is not genuine. But if we have a genuine love for ourselves, not a corrupt one, because you can deceive others, but don't deceive yourself. And the only way you cannot deceive yourself is by having a genuine love towards yourself. When you have genuine love for yourself, then you can share to the next person, whether your partner, your friend, your children. So thank you so much for that great lecture today, Clusteran Olua Sheyi Odushagun. And I've taken that one. We all need to uncorrupt our system. Any part of our system that is being corrupted, we need to uncorrupt it by being genuine in love with ourselves and make sure that we are in love with doing the right thing and being intentional about doing the right thing genuinely. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate your voice. You have been a wonderful cluster ever since you've been back. And thank you for spending your time to be with us today. Thank you, Master Genie. Yes, do you have others on the call that want to add their voices? Okay, sir. This cluster Mr. Olorun Olufunmilayo, sir. Bakari. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yes, sir. Go on, sir. We can hear you, sir. Can you go on, sir? We can hear you, sir. Sir, please, are you still there? We can't hear you anymore. Are you still there, sir? Okay. Host, kindly check if you have others on the call. Okay. Prince Adeyinka Ali. Welcome, sir. Kindly unmute, sir, and add your voice on Genuine Love, sir. Unmute, sir. Prince, if you are there, kindly unmute, sir. All right, thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
thank you very much. I'm actually driving, so I just want to be part of the call. So this is my first time being here, and it feels good to be here. I came in pretty late, but then the little I heard is quite impactful. It's informative, and it's loaded with a lot of knowledge because coming really, of course, when you have some moral standard, you know that some basic things you don't do. But then, when the speaker was talking about throwing things out of even the vehicle amounts to part of not loving even the society. It comes as something very, very strong in my heart to say, whoa, this is it. So if this is what we have been sharing almost every time, then it means that we are actually going places. I appreciate this a lot, and thank you so much to the speaker, and my special appreciation to the president too. The president, that's Ambassador Badmos. I must say, I appreciate everybody that put this together. This is actually a beautiful one. It shows that we can actually have a strong evolution and things can move forward, even with this little that we do day by day. My special appreciation to everybody and say congratulations to everybody to being part of this because we are what it means. The little time I just said this, it's quite impactful, and I know a whole lot of lives would have been touched and changed even from this. So it's my special appreciation to everybody and say congratulations to everybody that's part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate your presence. We look forward to having you more on the call. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. You are back, sir. Kindly add your voice, sir. Mr. Olufunmilayo Bakari. You can unmute, sir. You can unmute, sir. Sir, you are muted. Mr. Olufunmilayo Bakari. Kindly unmute, sir. Sir, you can unmute. You are still muted. Okay, sir. Go on, sir.
Yes, sir. The network just took me off. Like I was
Understood.
saying, um, a song that goes thus: one law, one law, let's get together and feel all right. The point is that without love, there will be strife, there will be hatred, there will be discord. A lot of issues will come up that will make life worth living. But with love, which is strong emotion between individuals, characterized by feeling of affection, feeling of attachment, and deep care, we make the world a better place to live. When we accept somebody else without condition or judgment, when you put somebody else needs, somebody else well-being before your own, that is love. So if there is love, nothing stops you and I moving around the clock, even at the midnight, without shaking. But where there is no love, the world is upside down. Let us embrace love. The Bible says, love your neighbor. It didn't say love yourself as your neighbor. It said love your neighbor as yourself. That is the condition God has given us. Thank you very much, Crosshair and Uluasheyi, for this wonderful message for all of us. And we hope that we will embrace it, and it must start from us individual. Like I do say, extend your love to your wife, your love to your children, parents to their children, children to their parents, etc., etc., to the global world. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being on the call. I really value your voice, and I know that the whole world is listening to you, and we appreciate everyone that contributed. Uh, Cluster and Akayo David, so Master Genie, Prince, Adeyinka, thank you, and Mr. Olufumi thank you so very much, sir. I appreciate you. On behalf of the global presence, we appreciate everyone that have been on the call. But please, host, if you still have others on the backstage, you can bring them up. We still have 5 minutes as we close. And thank you. And as everyone have shared, yes, it starts with us. The kind of nation we want is what we are intentional in building. We appreciate Prince Adeyinka for joining us today and verifying the fact that what we have been doing is a good one. We have been doing the right thing, and every time that we have people coming, every time our people coming for the first time to our meetings, they see value in it. We understand the challenge of data and the likes, but we keep pushing, we keep spreading the light. People, we can always go back to check all this on YouTube, on Facebook to see what has been done and to see that we are actually adding value here. And the genuine love is one of the evolutionary concepts that has been being bet by the global president of the global clusters, that's Ambassador Dr. Adipele Badmos. And it is through the genuine love that the global clusters was established. The ambassador being a diplomat, of Nigeria to Turkey, he has been to places, he has met people, and he is the type that I really want to replicate. The things that I have seen, the good people that I have seen, he want them to support others. It's rare. Sometimes you see the people, the elites, they just want to remain there. They don't want anybody to climb. But him, based on what he have experienced in life, also I'm talking about the ambassador also, the global president, what he has experienced. He wants to bring others also up. It's rare. It is true. It is that genuine love that he have inside of him that he wants to share. He wants to bring others up also. He doesn't want the kind of struggle that he went through. He wants others also to escape that struggle and come up. He has been there, every of his experiences, all the people that he has met. He wants others to meet them too. That's genuine love. We have people that have the resources that are even more than their ambassador right now, but I don't think they really care. If we have people that really care like this, that really show the genuine love for people, for individuals, for the citizens, you know, they won't just rely on the government and let the government do it. I'm not the president of the nation. I'm not the governor of the nation, of the state. It's none of my business. I'm not the chairman of the community of the local government. I'm not the community leader. It's none of my business. But him as a diplomat, we have so many ambassadors in Nigeria. You understand, representing Nigeria all over the world. But he look at, okay, these that I've seen, these opportunities that I have. I want people also to have a view of it, to have a taste of it. I want my people from my place, people from the hood, people from the ghetto, people from around, people that I don't even know where to start from. He want them to come together. That is why we are always encouraged to to spread the gospel, the news of the global cluster. Something has happened. Something has happened in Nigeria. There's something that's sparked. There's a light that's been lighted, and let everybody come together. Bit by bit, we share the good news. Everybody got to know what is happening, and we all support this vision. We all support this dream. One person at a time, we impact life, and we all grow together. And because it is the genuine love of one person that the global cluster is being established, and that's why we are here sharing this, spreading the news for everybody, because we want our nation to be better, and we can be the one to do it. And the purpose of it is when we share love, and love is beyond the law. If you have the love inside of you, there's no law that can even overpower you. Love conquers every law. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate everyone that have spent their time to check on the meeting today. Who are we? We are the community of professionals or upcoming professionals. We are the community of technocrats or those that want to become technocrats. We are the community of entrepreneur or those that want to become entrepreneur. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace. We are a social media platform whereby we share accurate knowledge of our industry because we believe that the right knowledge that we have give you the right power. We share the accurate information of our industry because we believe that the information is the bridge from where you are to where you ought to be. We share accurate connection of our industry because we believe that it is to whom you are connected to that determines what you collect in life. We are not just a social media platform where you can sell your markets, you can make money even as you join, you grow financially. The purpose is to make everybody prosper, to make everybody have a purpose, and of course, when everybody have a purpose, when everybody prosper, we have a nation that is prosper. We have a nation that is growing. We have a nation that is building love. That's why we come together every day to have meetings, to rub minds, to see better ways by which we can grow our nation and make our nation a better place. Not just our nation, Nigeria, but Africa great again. Tomorrow is Thursday, and every Thursday we have our accurate connection. We have our mommy collect from the United States of America coming to share with us how we can relate with people to have that close connection. Thank you so very much. I am Oluwaseyi Odusagun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.